All right, x is going to 4 from the right, from above, in this guy. And we plug him in, we get 2 over 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2, it's 14, minus 2 over 3 over 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. Well, 2/14 minus 2/3 is not 0. Okay, so hopefully we're on the same page on that one. And what that means is we've got some number that's not 0 divided by 0. And every single time that happens, that means, hey, there's a vertical asymptote. So what we need to do now, okay, we're approaching from the right-hand side. So we need to figure out on the right-hand side of this asymptote, is the graph going straight up like this, or is it going to go down? So the answer to this question is either infinity or negative infinity. It's infinity if the graph is headed up. If it's negative infinity if the graph is headed down. So all we got to do is figure out if the thing's positive or negative as x approaches 4 from above. So let's take a look at this. We can make a little number line, as always. Okay, we're interested in 4. And we're only interested in numbers greater than 4, so we don't care about this down here. We want to know what's happening as x is approaching 4 from this side. So x is a little bigger than 4. Well, the numerator is going to be close to this number here, 2/14 minus 2/3. And 2/14 is smaller than 2/3. So when you subtract them, you get a negative number. So the numerator is a negative number divided by the denominator. X is a little bigger than 4 and approaching 4. Well, the numbers are getting smaller, like 4 minus 4.1, 4 minus 4.01, 4 minus 4.001. They're getting smaller. However, they're always negative because we're subtracting 4 minus x, and x is a little bit bigger than 4. So when you subtract them, that's going to be a negative number. So we have a negative number divided by a super tiny negative number, and that's going to force my graph to go to very, very large positive numbers. So it's positive on this side, which means as x goes to 4 from the right-hand side of this graph, the graph will hit a vertical asymptote, and since the numerator is negative and the denominator is negative, it forces it to be positive, and it goes up, 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 and the closer you get to 4, the larger those numbers get, and we call that concept infinity.